of our egg, I meant Paris, the city of my research of the world, to be a time without time. There's moving a lot of symbols here, symbolic colors in Paris. Here, behind Paris, we have Immortalità, a painting from 1991, a very old painting, in which roses are losing their leaves, but in a way they are keeping their structures and looking at the future in peaceful state of mind. Here I have a series of Venus, Venus of the sea, Venus of the lily, Venus of stars and Venus of mystery. Beginning from this one, I would like to say that it was published in a book, and I like very much this work because this is a microcosm, a macrocosm, and it means the importance to be in a metaphysical world. It means you forget the body. So here again, I like to provocate people with this word. Ma tu perché ritorni a tanta noia? Perché non sali il dilettoso monte che è principio e cagion di tutta gioia? I would like to provocate people saying why you don't take rid of this stupid world and go up in a metaphysical imagination in order you can get the joy of the universe. This is my lesson, and this is was my exam for calligraphy. I was staying 2 years in Tokyo, where I was working with a Japanese samurai, and also here some free calligraphy. To go back here to the Venus of the science, it means she's got 7 colors. It means the whole universe entity, and here is pouring no time, again is only the freedom to be without the time. And here back to enthusiasm, this is energy of cosmos, what I need to live every day. I wake up and I have this kind of enthusiasm, also the joy, yes. And we can also now look at the other room, here where my philosophy also of metaphysical ideas of stars. Stars always are of 7 colors and sounds. I follow Kandinsky and Clay Cahiers of Bauhaus, in which 7 colors are the elements of art. And here the stars are moving in a way of dance. Here it's very important. The dance like Japanese kanji. This is my idea, that's why I was so happy to be in Japan 2 years, because I was studying with a professor of samurai calligraphy in order to get in touch with this world of ideas. And this is very, this is all typical Renee Fabbiocchi philosophy. This again, the hourglass is pouring the time, turning always from a bigger part of metaphysical and very little physical essence. Actually, I do prefer to stay in this upper world. This is my typical philosophy. And again, here always the 2 parts to keep in the church, come in cielo così in terra, we want to have the same energy of the heart. Here is going to be open my school next month, and it's always here the symbol of the pouring time, but it's always at the same time the essence of the soul, and the soul, like Wittgenstein said, Sein und Seid. When you are, you don't have any problems, because you are full of time. You don't have to be stressed or so on. Again here, if I don't know if you can see here in Tokyo, typical Tokyo colors. Also here in the very back you can see hourglass, yes. And here a lot of portraits. I like very much this one, screaming, again the bigottery of the world and La Rivoluzione. And this one always, that delicate up. And here very nice, this is from Tokyo time. You can see here the Tokyo time 85 in Tokyo with a Japanese symbol, where I really try to follow the energy of the essence, yes. Here also very nice paintings. La Venere della Vita Nova, I've been finished here. I was so surprised, such negative experience. I had to turn again my body, to begin again, to pour my new notes, my new life, a symphony. Also here, this is the beginning of the world, the beginning of the stars, the beginning of symphony. And here is the end. And between both, between those two paintings, this is the life. Yes, we are between the two times, between the beginning, the birth, and here the death. So we can approach here to the heart. Heart it plays a big role in my philosophy because it is the middle of the hourglass. At the same time is the sun of the universe. Without the heart we cannot see. And so we cannot see also the movement of La Grande Macchina. This is an homage to Leonardo da Vinci, the first one who decided to give the primate to the Grande Macchina of the universe, to God, because we are very stupid on earth, always forgetting this energy of destiny. And here I was really imagining 88, I was here imagining the universe. I was really feeling the child coming to heart. And here my child now is 23. They're just coming back from Stockholm. I'm very happy to see you. Thank you. Yeah. And I'm so happy because between those two movements, so 88 and today they are 23, 24 years. Yes, so it was my state before. So we go here. Here also was my son. He was, I think, 5 years old. Yes, and he was screaming like he was called in the clinic Opa because he was born in Munich. All the people saying, "Oh, he's screaming like Opa was screaming." And here I like very much some photo of my life, my atelier in Rome with Muschio on the wall, my angels from Rome. My father is very important for me, the figure of my father, because he was a prisoner in Germany in war, and he was taking back to Italy the virus of the war, and I had to fight. I was 3 years old, I'm a born artist. I was fighting with the help of my mother, to help my mother suffering on asthma, to forget my father. My poor father was in war, disturbed and destroyed. Here, now we come to my Manifesto della Libertà. These are two angels, and I was imagining here even the symphony of the universe, and these two angels have been stolen. So in a way, this is very famous postcard I did as protest against this stupid lawyer. They dared to steal my two paintings. And here a series of very nice friends of mine. They are some portraits from Antonella Villa, Andreas Bruckmeier, and they are very typical for me ideas. This is the project I did. Come può un'idea cambiare l'estetica di uno sguardo? How can an idea to change the aesthetic of a sguardo, of a blick? Here are stars, the same person, maybe here figurative, or here spiritually here in this world. And here we come to this year I did when my father was dying. I did this painting where the soul of my father was composing again the symphony of the universe. I do believe in eternal life, and this is also the symbol. This is also the symbol of the star of the universe, because we are living in a continuous. Yes. And now we can make here some particular project, La Venere dell'Innocenza, again of this series of Venus ideas. Here again a couple, and here a couple beginning again the life. Here Davide was making that he was 5 years old. And then the school destroyed his creativity. And then here ananas, I like very much. This is because it's in Japanese it's wet flower, but actually is a play of words. I like very much to play with words because I've been studying languages before going to art, because my father didn't want me as an artist, but I succeed. Here we, I don't know if we can continue in the kitchen. Here is the most important painting. Is here, it means the heart of my mother. She was always teaching me to be solar, to be full of light, and with this painting I could really visit all the world with a beautiful energy. And here homage to my mother I got here. She's my mother, and also people say it's very typical. We have to repeat, I think this is... Davide sta a dormire però.
It's okay, David.
Sta a dormire però. So for mia madre, how typical we are similar. You see some... And she was always teaching me, even if she was very ill when I was born, always still ill and suffering with asthma, because she's very an angel. And she's always teaching me, please believe in God, please believe. And this is my philosophy again of this hourglass on the pentagram with the nose and the heart and the center like the sun. And this is the most important law I discover in art, I think, without this. Here are some friends. Annalisa De Camilli is an architect, he is a philosopher, you can see from the painting. And here is again the power of synergy of a cosmic family with the stars. And here my sleeping room with Venice. I always sleep in Venice, in the Serenissima, with beautiful dreams. And Giuseppe Verdi, the soul of Giuseppe Verdi. This is also very important. It was exhibiting in a concert the concert was in the residence of Munich, and I was exhibiting Giuseppe Verdi with this beautiful opera, and I was so proud to can exhibit that painting. And here back to the music, the concert. We are almost... This is the concert. It means, I suppose here the tombs are moving, yes. And also after this, this is very important, this theory I showed the first time 95 in Lambert House. This theory, la persona che suona, everybody is a sound. Everybody, persona che suona, everybody's got a sound. So indeed, in that energy of being seven, we are a concert. In Italian, it's also typical concerto con, with security. And also I like it to imagine the harmony of the universe. My art is a project of peace. For the universe, I imagine all the people make a synergy together, coming together, pulling together to make a new world of peace. Thank you. Thank you.